Hello, hello, and welcome to another Dokkan Battle video. So, second stage. Majin Buu Saga RedZone. Let's get it. Now, I'm looking at this. First phase STR, second phase AGL with an AoE super attack. So, I'm kind of hesitant to bring these guys. Not sure who I'd really replace them with, is the thing. Right? Just because this seems like it'll be a little tricky. Right? I'm looking at a superhero, bond master, disciple. Do I have anyone else I would rather bring? Because, like, I could do it and it'll be fine. Right? Like, we'll be okay. But is there anyone else that I could see bringing here? Because it is an AoE fight, so you really have to be tanky up front. And I don't really know how many characters there are right now that are like that. Because we've kind of moved away from the AoE meta. It's just not something that they've upheld, I guess I should say. Definitely don't want to bring any STR enemies. Or any STR units. I'm thinking of like tech characters, and there really just isn't anything good in the tech department. Yeah, so I guess we'll just rocket, and if they get hit by an AoE super attack, they get hit by AoE super attack. Or how much? 1.4? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot. That's just gonna do. Oh, and he gets 6% attack every turn up to 100%. That's interesting. First phase, Majin Buu Evil. 450 normals, greatly lowers defense by lowers even by 40 whole percent. Gotta love that. On super attack, 1.2 million. Definitely a hard hitting super attack. I'm not gonna lie to you there. That is going to hurt. Right. And my Goku does have that a 100% chance to dodge on his first turn. So that is good. So I'm looking at this, right? I'm thinking about who would probably be your best unit in here. Because I think... Is there missions for this? Yeah, it's time limit, right? Once you use a full time limit team. So they just... I guess they just really want you to get the new Goku. Because time limit is kind of a rough category. Like, they haven't given time limit too many things. Obviously, the new Goku is like the main one. But then you have 9th anniversary Gogeta, Super Gogeta. You have the EZA of the AGL Gotenks would probably be okay. Int Gotenks, depending on if you can stall or not. Tech Gotenks, oh yeah, Tech Gotenks would probably go crazy in here. Where is he at? Yeah, Tech Gotenks. Tech Gotenks, his Super EZA Tech Gotenks is really crazy. So he would definitely be a good option on this. There's just not a whole lot in time limit. If you're, because even the Blue Fusions, right? Since the final boss is an AoE enemy, what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up like with them having to have their active skill up, or else you're just gonna die to his AoE, because they get everything on super attack, like their dodge and everything. So if you're able to stall with them, you might be able to use them in there, but like without the new Goku, is this even like doable without items? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Well, let's see what happens with this. Remember, his AoE is a super attack. Actually, you know what we can do? We can just kind of cheese it, right? Yeah, we just kind of cheese it. We just not even deal with it. Use our gimmicks here. We have a lot. We have all these gimmicks. We might as well kind of use them. and get at least one free turn where we don't have to really deal with the AoE super attacks. Because I'm mainly thinking about the time limit mission here. This is gonna be rough. I think you could easily use the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. Right, he has 60% chance to dodge. He's Tech. Right, so at the very least, you won't have to worry about it. Right? Oh, would he be an option? Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Again, he has type advantage, and then he has the 70% chance to counter supers. And does this guy do a lot of damage on his normals? Well, let me check. This Super Buu's normals do only 520. Yeah, that might be a solid option. Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Purely because he'll just counter the super attack for you. Right? If he isn't getting hit by the super attack, he's not gonna die. He can easily get to 520 defense. The only problem is, again, this guy does get more attack every single turn. Right? So you will have to deal with that at some point. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, that might legit just work, though. Because if you're not gonna have to be forced to deal with one of your units getting hit by a super attack, you can easily do that. Also, the healing is kind of annoying when he's stacking attack every single damn turn. That could make this fight definitely challenging. But I do like that it's a different kind of fight. This might not be a very good fight for, like, Evolution Blue Vegeta. Like, if Super Buu decides to super attack right away, you're gonna take a lot of damage. It's a 1.4 million damage super attack. Even with 40% damage reduction or 50% damage reduction, depending on when he gets hit, you're gonna eat that, and it's gonna hurt a lot. Yeah, this fight is interesting. Because, like, the first phase is not hard. As you saw, we literally, like, basically one-shot it. So, I am slightly worried. Right, slightly. Worried about, like, some of the units in here. I'm actually gonna do this. Just so we can build up Piccolo. That way he's a bit tankier. Everyone else should be completely fine. But I just want to get Piccolo built up. Again, Super Buu cannot super attack on this turn. I do not know if those giant turns give Super Buu the additional attack. If they do, then that's a massive giant nerf. Alright, that sucks. If they don't, then it's completely fine. Yeah, it's completely fine. Who are we gonna have next turn? Gogeta? And Evolution Blue Vegeta? They might take a lot of damage. Because Gogeta didn't super attack last turn, right? We just made sure to get Beasts active and then moved on from there. It might have been a better idea to leave Blue Evolution Vegeta on this rotation, build him up to get his revive, and have MUI Goku floated off. That might have been better. I just didn't want to risk him getting smacked by a super attack like right away. I'm definitely gonna do this. And it definitely would have been a terrible decision to do, to leave Blue Evo Blue Kaioken on here. Like, they're really good. Don't get me wrong, they're really, really good. But AoEs are not their thing. Right, that is just not what they're here for. So I did not want to do that to them. This could be interesting depending on where Super Buu decides to super attack. Are we dead? Ow. Wow, okay. Yeah, maybe the... How much damage would Vegeta would have taken with that extra 10% defense? I have no idea. I was like, I just don't know how much it would have taken. Is Ultimate... Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's bring Ultimate Gohan in here. I think he could actually be quite good for this event instead of them. Purely because he has the action break to potentially break the and super attack. Definitely building up orange here. This is an interesting fight. I like this. I don't know how hard it is in comparison to the other fights in the game, but this fight is interesting. I do think this is a well-designed fight. It doesn't have type coverage, which I'm perfectly fine with. I think if you did give this fight type coverage, and by that I mean if you made this first phase int, this fight would be really hard. But since it doesn't have that, it's probably not nearly as hard as it could have been. That's not to say that it's not a hard fight, because I feel like on global, this is definitely the hardest fight in the game. Right? It just overall does more damage than Zamasu does. So it is interesting, though. I do think this is a cool designed fight. Now, the thing is, I don't want to have Gogeta on rotation if he's not in blue, because then he doesn't have anything to tank against the AoE. That's another one of Gogeta's problems. Like, he has to super attack to get a lot of his stats. Once he's in blue, he just has 70% chance to dodge, so we really don't have to worry about it. But no, this is a 100% chance to dodge. It's fine. But like, I do want his thing up immediately. So I think I'm just gonna leave both the beasts together for now, and then they'll be with Gogeta, not Gogeta, MUI Goku, when it's their turn to do the AoE. This is interesting. I like this. I like this. Newly designed fights is what I'm here for. I don't want the same thing over and over again. Right? So I think this is good for the game in general, because this is definitely significantly different from Gogeta or Beast Gohan in the blue zone, and even Cell Max. These are all different fights. So I think that's a very good idea, because this is a short fight with a crazy powerful AoE hit. So it's a different team layout than things like Gogeta, which is a longer fight with an AoE normal at the end and a crazy damage super attack. Or Beast, which is like a gimmick fight. Same thing with Cell Max, those are like gimmick fights, where their main purpose is to like take control away from you. Same thing with like Trunks. This one is more of a upfront damage thing, kind of like how Fusion Zamasu was last year, but in a different way, I think. So I do like it. I like it. Good fight design. Good job, Omatsu. We still are gonna have to see what the Kid Buu fight is like. That could potentially be kind of spooky. Oh, how do we do this? It's not only just float off Ultimate Gohan. 100% just float off Ultimate Gohan. Get Vegeta some of his hits in. How many hits is it that he needs? Again? To get his revive up. Because I do not know it at the top of my head. 5. So we've taken 3. But we'll be able to have Orange Piccolo's active up, so we won't have to really worry about that. Okay. I think I'll pop my beasts active. The reason I'm doing this, I know it doesn't work on AoEs. Before someone says, it doesn't work on AoEs, why are you using it? I know. But it makes him tankier, and it allows me to get more damage off during this fight, and then have it again next time, right? So that way the only thing that the other characters have to worry about is this one hit. Which he's fine, dodge. He dodges that, by the way, we win. Because the next turn, I just use Orange Piccolo. And then we'd have that up, so that Vegeta could get his revive up. And then we would get into the next turn. We would use his active, so that he would potentially break the super. Actually, is it? Are they both beams? They're both beams, so he can actually nullify the super as well, just by like his nullification, and we'd be fine because we would just win from that point forward. It's not what happened. It's not what happened at all, actually. In fact, the opposite happened. So now we have to do it again. And there's limited attempts. And I just want to beat it for the stones. So I can do a summon. Right. And then I can have a good time. No. Not possible. Not possible. Again, Ultimate Gohan actually is a good option for this team, by the way, or for this fight. Since both of these are blast-based super attacks, you can just swat it, get it out of there. You won't have to deal with it. That's a good idea. For any of you out there who are like, oh, who should I use for this guy? Ultimate Gohan's a good choice. You know, he is a kit that kind of works well for this. Guard for the first few turns. Counter, Ki Blast super attacks, the action break, right? You know who else is a good kit for this? I know Goku actually is a really good kit for this fight. You know, because he dodges. He has 77% chance to dodge, by the way. 77. That's pretty good. It's a pretty high chance. All things considered, it's a really high chance to dodge. So you kind of have a really good chance there to dodge the super attack and take 0 damage, which is pretty good. You know, it's pretty good. He should take no damage from that, or he can dodge it like that, like the 5 dodge that he has. He can dodge super attack apparently. But MUI go with the dodge guy with the full dodge in his kit. 77% chance to dodge. By the way. Oh, he didn't dodge. Skill issue, truly, actually. This is what it really is. It's just a skill issue. I should have seen it coming, honestly. I should have predicted that he wasn't going to die. That should have been a part of my game plan. I don't know why I didn't think of that. It just didn't cross my mind, actually, that would happen. Personally. When I was thinking of my team build, and I said, surely he'll dodge. Because he has not yet let me down. He didn't dodge. And this is now a 20-minute video because he didn't dodge. This video could have been over by now, just saying. And someone's probably gonna clip that, put that on Twitter, be like, he's trash. He's not. I swear he's not trash. That was just really unfortunate. Truly, at that, actually. It's not great. It's not great. Sometimes I sit here and I'm like, wow. Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So cool. And then that happens. And I get reminded about why sometimes it's not so cool. And next turn, Gogeta is gonna have to dodge. Right. And he's gonna have 70% chance to dodge. And I'm gonna leave him on rotation. And if he decides not to dodge, right, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna lose. Entirely, actually, at that. It's not even gonna be like, oh, maybe I won't. No, I'm gonna lose. If he doesn't dodge. He's not eating that. It's 1.4 million. He's not eating that. He does not have 1.4 million defense on turn 5. Yeah, he's just not like that. He's not built like that. But he's Gohan. He's built like that. He'll eat that just fine. Gogeta? No. Blue? Evolution Blue Vegeta? Probably not. Probably not. I know some of you might be saying, oh, YG's Orange Piccolo there instead of on the turn with Ultimate Gohan. Because Ultimate Gohan, at least he can, like, you can nullify the super attack. Alright, so I'm not too worried about it. He has 2 different chances to, like, get rid of the super attack. So I'm kind of confident in that. Alright. At least I'd like to be. If anything, right, I think best case scenario. Next turn. Alright. Beast, Blue Gogeta, Blue Evolution Vegeta. What happens is... You motherfucker, dodge! Sorry, I'm getting excited. Gogeta will dodge the super attack, and Vegeta will get hit by the super attack, take damage so that we're low HP. And if we're low on HP, right, what'll happen is we'll just revive next turn. So we won't have to really worry about it. Which would be optimal. Right. It would be pretty good if that were to happen. Would be pretty good. If you're once again asking why are you doing it, it's to make him tankier. It's just to make him a little tankier going into this fight. Again, he has type disadvantage. His passive is still up, but I just want him to be tankier and for no one else to have to deal with any of the oppression. So right, Beast is gonna eat this. He's gonna do nothing. Gogeta's gonna dodge. He also could have nullified it, by the way. He had 70% chance to and the ability to nullify the super. I'm leaving all this in. This is gold. This is amazing. Again, I'm not coping. Gogeta could have dodged it. He also had the ability to nullify it completely. He could have taken 0 damage and countered, and did damage, actually. I know he didn't really get any super, he got like 2, but he had a 70% chance to dodge and a 70% chance to nullify it. He didn't either. You know how bad that is? How rare that is? All he had to do was dodge it. Because Vegeta, okay, in all fairness, Vegeta would have taken like 400, 500k. We saw that already. We would have lived that though. The next turn we would have had MUI Goku's revive if anything went wrong. But somehow, I managed to fail 2 separate 70% chances. 2 of them. That's a skill issue if I've ever seen one. That's just a skill. This is gonna be a 35-minute video. And if you watch this full 35-minute video, I implore you to just experience it with me. Right? Because it is 3 o'clock in the morning. It's this stage has been out for for an hour and a half. Right? I should have been done by now. Like a while ago, actually. Yet here I am. Still here. And I just want to say to the people, I hope you're having a good day today. I hope we're all having a good time. Your summons went well. I really do. I haven't summoned yet. Also, I just double checked. Ultimate Gohan's Key-Base Super Nullification is 50%. So, that's what we'll be looking out for. There's a 50% chance to nullify when we get to that point. Yeah. At this point, I think I trust Ultimate Gohan a little more. Right. Because I have been failed twice now. So let's give him a shot. Let's let him have his chance to shine. And I hope you hear my depressing voice and you start feeling depressed yourself. He's gonna have no super attack built up, but he will have the ability to potentially action break the super. Which, I mean, if he does it, that's pretty good. He will still have his guard up though. So that'll make him a little beefier. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're not playing around. No. We will not be playing these games. I actually will give Piccolo some orbs here. Majority, I just want to clean up the candy. But like, he's actually doing like kind of okay damage as Buji's gonna get tight advantage. So I'm not gonna like deny him super attacks. So what happens now, right? Is we're gonna go into the next turn. And we're gonna get hit, right, by the super attack. If the action break, I mean, to be fair, he has seemingly super attacked right away, pretty much all the time. So I'm gonna use the action break with Ultimate Gohan. He has a 50% chance to not take any damage from it. He's also gonna be guarding. Evolution Blue Vegeta is gonna be there. He's going to take damage from it. That is inevitable. Right. See, we've already saw he takes about 400k. Right. So hopefully what happens, hopefully, again I say hopefully, you know what actually would be a good idea? I'm gonna transform Gogeta regardless of what happens when we come out of Orange Piccolo. But it would not be a bad idea for me to pop Beast Gohan's active, put him in slot 2, so that he can potentially do more damage to this guy. That way we have more damage on Super Buu to potentially get him out of here, right? Because he's not that tanky, as we can clearly see. Orange Piccolo's getting floated off regardless, because his use is over. Right, we've made do with him. He's done his job, his purpose. To get rid of an AoE. He's done it. So I'm gonna probably put Beast Gohan in 2. We use his active, especially if there's a lot of hits in slot 1, I'll do that. Right, if it's like a lot of hits in slot 1 and 2, and then... yeah, like if... you know what I mean. The first and second attacks positions. There's a lot of hits there. I'll put Beast Gohan in slot 2 with his active, do a bunch of damage, and we'll be good. Because he'll crit and it'll be crazy. And then hopefully we do just... this is good though. This is good. Orange Piccolo doing this is not bad for us, like, at all. I don't really see a negative to this. Unless this does give Super Buu the additional attack that he gets every single time. I don't know how it works, because this should still be 1 turn. Right, because I'm pretty sure that's how it's worded here. It's 6% attack with every turn that goes by. But the counter is still turn 4. So it shouldn't count as more than 1 turn. He does heal a lot though, which is kind of annoying. This video is so long, and I apologize, but I kind of want to keep in the fails. Because, like, you gotta understand why I'm upset by my abysmal RNG tonight. Because I already did like 5 runs of the Bobbity Minion stage of equally abysmal luck, and then I immediately 1-turned it with the superior team. Yeah, I'll probably pop the Beast Gohan active here just to get more damage off on this guy. No rainbow key spheres though. Because Gogeta needs a singular rainbow key sphere, by the way. And we had, he made 0. Just saying, he made literally 0 rainbow keys here. So these are all gonna attack Beast Gohan to make him do more damage, and he'll get his crit up. Would it have been good if I was able to get a Rainbow Key Sphere with Blue Gogeta? Yes. Were we able to? No. Is he still gonna do decent damage? Yes. If we make it out of next turn. Just reminder, Ultimate Gohan will not only have his guard up, but he will have a 50% chance to completely nullify the super attack. And we're gonna action break him. And then we're gonna use another active skill attack. He's not gonna have a lot of HP left. So there's high potential, right, that we make it out of this turn, get to the next turn, pop Blue Gogeta's active skill, and then it's literally over. That's all it'll take. That's literally it. Orange Piccolo, if you want a double super, double crit, that'd be cool. We'll love that, buddy. He is built offensively for me. Please do it. One more. Shit. But, remember, we're not done yet. Have active skill attacks. Please. That's the end of the video. Bye.